All right, Udoka, thank you for jumping on with us. Just finished your senior season at Kansas University. Obviously, with a stay at home right now, draft process is a little bit different. What do you, when you're doing these interviews with teams, how are you presenting yourself as a player without having the ability to work out necessarily in front of them right now?
just telling the players more about my personality and about me, like, stuff that they don't know about me, and just give him a little background check on, what I'm able to do on the basketball court, and also providing them with opportunity to know about my family, a lot of my games in college, in high school, and stuff I was able to do.
Have you had to get creative at all during this downtime in terms of like weight rooms, gyms? I mean, is it it's, with everything being closed for the time being?
Yeah, actually, like I'm lucky enough because my high school, the gym, actually they opened the gym up for me to actually go by there and work out. So I've pretty much been working out even in this um pandemics and this quarantine time. I go to the gym every day and I put up short and I work on my game and run the floor, run and get still trying to get in shape and all that.
And obviously, you just finished up at Kansas. Your little backstory: you're born in Nigeria. You came to the United States, I believe, on your own to attend high school here, and it's kind of been a crazy path. Have you had the time to kind of reflect how far you've come as you get ready to go to the NBA?
Oh yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I do. I reflected a lot. Like from what I've been through. Like coming from Nigeria with no help. Like I said, with losing my dad and being just my mom, being just the killer of the house, and it was kind of like a rough time for me. My mom, taking care of a family of five kids, especially a place like Nigeria, with just a single mom, and it was tough. It was a tough time for me. It was a tough road. I had to do stuff myself. Like nobody really really gave me nothing. Like all what I worked for, it was all what I've earned is being from my hard work, and for me, just like doing whatever I can, and just helping myself out, in terms of working hard, and was able to actually come over to the United States and play basketball and also further my education, and what I was able to achieve during my high school career, all from me, me being able to learn and me being able to learn from others, and my ability to get in the gym and work hard and work on my game. Have all been that all what I've accomplished have all gone from me, from my hard work, and also from God, because I'm a big religious guy too. I'm a Christian, so I believe in God, and and I feel like everything I've really accomplished is being from my hard work, and from God.
That's awesome. Thank you for opening up a little bit. We'll switch to the basketball stuff a little bit. I know you've had a couple injuries at Kansas throughout your career, but this season, healthy for the most part. You averaged 13, 10, almost 3 blocks a game, Big 12 Player of the Year, and set an NCAA record for in field goal percentage as well. I mean, after some of the injuries you've had to go through, I know obviously the way things ended was not ideal for anybody, but how pleased with you were you able to showcase what kind of player you could be a full season?
I was pleased. I was really pleased. Like I said, my college career has been up and downward, and it's been adversity every time. And my freshman year I wasn't able to play. I was able to play 2 seasons in 2 full seasons in college. My sophomore year and my senior year, and being able to accomplish what I accomplished really show how persistent I was. I never gave up. I know for me it was. I always face adversity, and I feel adversity is always a stepping stone for me. I don't feel like, oh, my injury was like for me to like just give up on myself. I feel like it was an opportunity for me to get better. After my junior year, when I had that injury, and I didn't give up on myself. I didn't feel like, oh, I didn't feel pity for myself. The whole summer I went to the gym, I worked hard on my game. I tried to show people that, yeah, I can stay healthy. But for me, one of the biggest reasons for me is like I feel like when people say that I can't do stuff, that's when like I show people that, yeah, I can do it. Like just going into my senior season, I worked hard. I worked on my game, and being able to accomplish all what I've accomplished. Like like you said, being the Big 12 Player of the Year, the NABC Defensive Player of the Year, and also being that dominating force in college basketball and in the number one team in the country. It all goes back to my persistency and my hard work. And for me, adversity is it's a way to it makes me stronger. Adversity. With all that being said, I feel like all what I've been through really got me to where I am today. And for me, I really feel in my heart that I'm the most ready guy in this draft, mentally and physically, with what I've been through.
It seems like the rebounding, the rim running, the blocks is probably what's going to translate the quickest to the NBA in terms of your skill set. When you look at this Hornets team as a whole, well, first we got to look at, there's one guy on the Hornets I know you're a little bit familiar with, and Devontae Graham. I know you played 2 years with him at Kansas. What's it been like, your relationship with him, and what have you kind of seen from him going into the NBA, and has he helped you at all along in this process right now?
Yeah, like Devontae have always been my guy. Me when I came to college, I was 16 years old when I came to college. And him, Devontae, when I got to college the first year, it was kind of hard for me, like at 16 years old in college, dealing with on a lot of unknowns. And when coach was always on me, like yelling and all that stuff. Devontae was always that guy that's like, hey, he's gonna get better. He's always like showed me the way in terms of basketball, stuff to do, being that leader on the team. And he's been helpful for me. And, when I was even deciding to choose an agent, that this how how tied I am to Devontae, I really trust Devontae. It's like when I was about to choose the agent, I hit him up. I was like, Devontae, what you think? When you was doing your process, like, well, how did you choose your agent? How did you come along? And he gave me good advice, and that's how that's our relationship. I've been great. He's a great guy to be around with. And I won't, like I said, I won't mind playing alongside with Devontae. He's a great guy to be around, and I enjoy being around him.
And lastly, obviously, looking at this Hornets team, a lot going with a little bit of a youth movement this last season, a lot of rookies, a lot of second-year guys, third-year guys. What more do you know about this organization? How could you see yourself potentially fitting in with them?
Oh yeah, I know a lot of your players. Me and Miles Bridges, we went to different camps together, top 100 camps. We went to elite 100 camps together and all that. So I know him, even Bacon, Dwayne Bacon, me and Dwayne Bacon, for Florida State when I was being recruited by Florida State. He was there also. He was getting recruited. He was ready to like commit also, and also the Martin twins.
Mm-hmm.
My sophomore year, we went to the combine together. That was when I actually went and tested the water. So PJ Washington, like I know a couple of y'all because they're young guys. So I played them. We played each other in high school and in college. So I know a couple of your guys, and I feel like I fit it perfectly with that, the youth movement, me being this young, and I feel like we're all gonna develop together. We're all gonna keep getting better as a unit together. And I feel like my ability to actually play defense and run the floor, block shots. Like when I watch the games, I feel like you're missing that rim protector, that defensive anchor. And for me, that's what I do a good job at. And you can go to Kansas, me being that dominant big, that really helped us to get where we are, being the one team in the country is do best, like in terms of playing defense, blocking shot, rebounding, it's all the stuff like I'm good at, and I feel like, I'll be able to like the chemistry and everything is always it's gonna get better, being that young and playing alongside with Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier, PJ Washington, all that stuff. Being that young core, I think we're gonna get better together and we're gonna grow together, basically.